Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Kristen, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a pie crust using Nilla wafers. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably don't love traditional pie crust. Like, it's okay, but like, I'm more here for the pie filling, not so much the crust. But I love making Nilla wafer pie crust. It's delicious, and you can use it for no-bake treats like a cheesecake, or you can also use it for like regular fruit pies. I'm going to use mine in particular for an apple pie for Thanksgiving. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys how to make Nilla wafer pie crust. So to start, you're going to need 1.5 cups of Nilla wafers. I put mine into a food processor. You could also use a blender, or you could put it in a gallon-sized Ziploc baggie and roll it out with a rolling pin. Just get it fine and crushed up. Pretty easy to do. You're also going to need a pie pan, but we'll set that aside for later. And if you're going to be cooking in this, you're going to want to reheat your oven to about 350 degrees so that we can bake our pie shell later. Now, if you're just going to do like a no-bake cheesecake in it, something along those lines, maybe like a custard type of a pie where you're not baking the pie shell, you can just pop yours in the refrigerator once we're done making it and use it from there. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 1.5 cups of Nilla wafer cookies. And then to that, I'm going to add about, I don't know, it's probably about 4 tablespoons of butter. And then, and my butter is chilled. It's not exactly room temperature, but it is not fresh out of the refrigerator either. You just want it to be kind of stiff but malleable, if that makes any sense. I know for a lot of recipes, folks will say use non-salted butter. I say cook with whatever you have on hand. And a big old tub of Land O'Lakes is what I had in the fridge. So that's what I'm cooking with, and I've never had a problem with it. Personally, I feel like this recipe is not something that needs to have any extra flavors or seasonings added to it, but with the holidays right around the corner, I guess if you wanted to add like a little bit of cinnamon or nutmeg or even pumpkin pie seasoning, if you're going to use this for like your pumpkin pie, might give a really good flavor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my hands. As my grandma always said, hands are made for washing. So we're looking for a nice sandy consistency once we've gotten everything mixed together. So we're just gonna get in there and, you know, play with our food a little bit. This is a great recipe you can do with kids, get them involved. Gives them a nice sandy mixture to play in. You can, of course, use a fork or a spoon, something else if you'd rather, but this went much more quickly using my hands. So as you can see here, we've definitely got a bit of a dough going on with our cookies and butter mixture. So it's now time to transfer it on over to our pie pan. I hope things are fine on here and not oversaturated. I'm really sorry if it is. I can't tell if it's, I don't know, if there's too much lighting going on. So my pie pan may be a little bit too big. So I think I'm gonna switch out for a slightly smaller pie pan. Okay, here's my smaller pie pan. I really wish I could give you guys dimensions. I can't, so just eyeball it. My pie pans I've had forever, and they don't have any numbers on them to tell me what size they are. So you can either use your hands, or you can use the bottom of a glass, and you can just kind of push this out and form it into a pie crust. So if I was to do this over again, I think I would recommend spraying the bottom of your glass with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray, because we were having some stickage happening. So I'm just going to switch over to my fingers. But you're just going to push it into the bottom of your pie pan. Now what I like to do is I like to use this for making a apple pie, but it's got a oatmeal topping. I'm trying to think of what that would be called, like an oatmeal, like a apple crisp kind of, but it's in a pie form instead of in something that you like spoon out. But if you want to do a traditional pie crust on top of this, you very easily could. It'll turn out just fine. or something with like a strudel kind of a topping would be very good as well. Okay, I've got a nice flat layer right here in the very bottom. Again, if you're going to do a chilled pie that you're not baking, you can go ahead and stick this into your refrigerator so that it can set up. But since I'm gonna be cooking in this later, I'm gonna pop this into my oven really quickly for 10 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, you guys, here's our Nilla Wafer pie crust. It smells delicious and it's making my whole house smell like a Nilla Wafer. It's, oh my gosh, somebody needs to turn a Nilla Wafer into a candle. Bath and Body Works, where are you at? Oh, that smells so good. I forgot how good this makes your house smell. So that is my video on how to make a Nilla Wafer pie crust. Super easy, and if you're interested or decide to try it out, let me know in the comments below. I've recently been wondering if you could do this with like a crunchy chocolate chip cookie. You know, the kind you get at the store. I'm wondering how that would work. But if you guys decide to try this out, let me know in the comments below. I think this would also work fantastic for banana cream pudding, right? Like, you already put Nilla Wafers in banana cream pudding. So how about a Nilla Wafer pie crust at the bottom of your pudding? I don't know. Is that a thing? It might already be a thing. I don't make a lot of banana cream pudding around here, but I do enjoy it when it happens to cross my path. But like I said, I typically use these for doing like apple pie just because I'm not the biggest fan of traditional pie crust. And this just gives you a little extra something that you don't always get from a graham cracker crust. So that's going to be it for this video. If you are new here, I just want to let you know that I am a mommy vlogger, lifestyle vlogger. So if you think you might be interested in my channel, feel free to check it out, see some more videos before you subscribe. I'd love to have you here. And if you've been here for a long time, then I want to say thank you so much for being my internet friend and hanging out with me. And yeah, again, let me know if you try this. And I hope I catch you in my next video. Bye.